Digestive diseases affect millions of people each year, and there are a wide range of common conditions that can have overlapping symptoms. Today, board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Jennifer Seminario from Florida Hospital is here to discuss IBD and how they can possibly help you. Doctor, I am so glad you are on today. Welcome to The Blend. Again, the viewers have heard me talk so much about Crohn's and colitis and irritable bowel disease. It's kind of my thing because I'm affected about it in families. But I'm not in the minority because it seems like people who are affected with these diseases, the numbers are growing.
Right. Right. I mean, and I think that part of that is because our ability to diagnose it has gotten better. People are more aware of it. If you talk to people, everybody knows somebody who has the disease. They may not know exactly what the disease entails, but we're getting better at diagnosing it early. What is the reason that it's happening more and more? What's the reason that the prevalence is increasing other than the fact that diagnostic tools are better? Maybe related to our westernized diet. We know that there's a genetic predisposition as well as some environmental trigger that sets the disease off. So what I tell my patients is you had some sort of a genetic makeup to get the disease and then something happened, whether or not it's the westernized diet and the way that we eat. You hear a lot of people talk about they had a specific instance where they were eating something and then the disease sped off, or they got an infection of some sort, or there was a stressful life life events, such as a death in the family. A lot of the times my younger adults will get it during their entrance into college when they're for the first time out on their own. In the pediatric population, we're seeing it younger and younger and younger, even to the point that we're now seeing it in infants and babies. And
And irritable bowel disease, so often considered silent diseases because these are icky, gross diseases that people don't want to talk about and are embarrassed. How have you been able to see that stigma kind of change and try to break down as more people are talking about Crohn's, colitis, all irritable bowel diseases?
I think, you know, one thing is it's important to have more doctors out there who specialize in this area. Even as a gastroenterologist, you may have some background in inflammatory bowel disease, but to be able to go to somebody who does nothing but that, which is what I do at Florida Hospital, and specialize just in that area, it gives people that ability to feel like finally somebody understands my symptoms and understands what I'm going through. In addition to that, I think that what I try to tell my patients is it's a ghost illness. You can look at somebody and they look completely normal to your naked eye. You have no idea what they're going through. So just understanding that as a society, we need to tell people that just because somebody looks like they're fine doesn't necessarily mean that they are. They may be going through a lot internally. And I think that that global understanding as a country has led to improvements in people being able to talk about this disease and people not feeling like they're alone.
Well, I'm really excited to talk with you in Florida Hospital because you were just telling me that you are trying to make this an epicenter of where people, I mean, we say that there could be a cure in our lifetime and you are at the epicenter. Why is it so important for Florida Hospital to really take this on as an initiative?
Because there's more and more people with it. I mean, we live in a major city in Florida, and when you look at other states in the United States, they have big IBD centers of excellence, and that's what we want to have. We want to have one place where people can come, they can get their Crohn's disease, their ulcerative colitis under control, they can get surgery if you need it, they can visit with ostomy nurses on patients who have an ostomy, you can see psychiatrists, psychologists, you can go to your extended providers, you can get your infusions, your injectable drugs. There's so much to this disease and so much that goes into each patient's lifestyle. I always say, I wouldn't wish this on your worst enemy, and no patient that I have ever says that they would. So if you make their lives just a little bit easier by having a place where everything can be accomplished for them, that means the world, and that means the world to me and what we can build here in Tampa.
Well, a big thank you from someone who is infected by Crohn's disease. I really appreciate what you're doing. Exciting things to come. And I know this is a stressful time with it being Thanksgiving because people always have to worry about their diet. So again, for more information, where can we point people so that they can have resources, especially during this stressful time of year when so much is focused on food?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that the biggest national center is the CCFA, which is the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. We're starting a big initiative here in Tampa in the Central Florida region with that. And so I always tell patients, look at their website. They have great data. They have great information on drugs. But for us at Florida Hospital, you can look me up. I've been here for a little over a month now and getting really excited and building the practice. And please come and call in, make an appointment. I'm happy to see any patient for an evaluation or anything you need.
Get the help out there. Thank you so much for your time.